What up, everybody? This is Cobra Blade 3200 here. I just want to make a quick video just talking about it since one about Discovery agree about Paramount, go up to the $31 per share. Now I just want to make a video talk about how I feel about Paramount and one about Discovery merge together. If like I know I want to just take it back everything I just said about Netflix compared to be what they say on YouTube. I just want to take everything back what I just said about Netflix, saying that y'all can go ahead you know, cause I know I make the video talking about 7 months ago. I just want to take everything I just said about Netflix because I just want to take everything what I said about Netflix when I make a video talking about Netflix is buying Warner Brothers Discovery. It's a bad idea. I don't know why I said. I don't know why I make a video say it's a bad idea, which is stupid to me. It kind of stupid to me what I said in my video, but I made a video about 7 months ago. But I just want to take everything what I just said, take everything back what I just said about it. But well, Netflix. Don't get me wrong. I was totally wrong about it, but Netflix is the good. It's the good. It's the mess. The Netflix is the good idea because, of course, they only buy like half a company, right? Like they buy half a company. Uh, I'm talking about Netflix. Like it would buy like half a company, but they're not gonna buy entire company. But they don't buy like half a company. Like they studio, they Warner Brothers Studio, DC Studio. They only buy like 50% of the company, or not the. They're not buy the whole company, but they only buy like half a company. I could say not entire company. What Netflix trying to win the bet. They did win the bet, but I thought Netflix gonna win the bet. I was totally agree. I was wrong about it because merge with Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery. It's just like a bad idea because it's a bad idea because it's a shame that Warner Bros. Discovery decided to take degree with Paramount. I mean, they did take agree with Warner Bros. Discovery. They did take agree like Netflix at first. Now it seems like they gave them a reject one time. They gave them a reject 2 times. They got fucking being sued by Paramount because Warner Bros. Discovery did not agree with them. Because at first, Warner Bros. Discovery did not want to fucking buy it. Like, are you like? Here's the thing. Now here's what I'm trying to explain the detail. Now, of course, I make a video about what a month ago. Cause I did make a video talking about like no, I did make a video talk about like Warner Bros. Discovery is not agree with Paramount at first. Now it seems like Warner Bros. Discovery agree with Paramount. They did agree with Netflix because Netflix have a better offer, like put all they show to the app. Well, it could be all they fucking, they Warner Brothers show on the app, on the Netflix app and stuff, but Warner Brothers and DC Network is probably with Netflix, but it seems like that's not gonna happen. And then after that, and after that on the 26th on February, they decide to like agree with Paramount, which is so insane. It's a dang shame because why would Warner Bros. Discovery agree with Paramount? And they had the other tunes like agree. They did agree with Netflix because Netflix gave them like about to they were about to like agree with Netflix, paying them like 83 billion dollar by Netflix. But Netflix, you know, they could have, they did like had like $27 per share, was understandable. Netflix don't want to, rate out their betting. I don't understand that, but I understand that Netflix decided to give it up, decided to step off the you know you know back off they back off fucking they fucking they fucking they fucking they decide to back out of betting fund one about Discovery because they saying that it's too much money, which I don't understand that. I understand it's too much money. I understand it's too much money for Netflix. I understand that because it would be different if they just like buy half of the company. Maybe like one about Discovery would be you know it would be the same, but they would be bad like half of the company. But after that, they just ought to agree with Paramount. Like, what the fuck? And I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't know how to feel about the company. How do I feel about Warner Bros. Discovery is merged, or how do I feel about Warner Bros. Or how do I feel about Paramount and Warner Bros. Is merged? How do I feel about it? I don't know how to feel about it. It's not gonna be look right. It's not gonna be like it's a bad idea. It's not gonna be good. It's a bad idea. It's not gonna be good for Warner Bros. Discovery about company merge and shit. Like I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna feel about this shit, but I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't know how to feel about it. Just a matter of like, course I said in of course I said in my last pivot video I talking about it. Like just a matter of just a matter of like, if they merge together, just a matter of like Continental planning like, Nickelodeon show and just a matter of like Nickelodeon playing they Cartoon Network show. Just imagine they playing like Cartoon Network show and shit. Just imagine they like merge together playing Cartoon Network show on Nickelodeon and playing Nickelodeon show on Cartoon Network. It don't it don't seem right. It's kind of nasty. If you want to throw up when you think about like just imagine the everything like Cartoon Network show on Nickelodeon and Nickelodeon show on Cartoon Network. Like just imagine they like airing on the channel on with merging with Paramount. It's not gonna be. It's not. It's not. It's not like. It's not the good idea when you think about it. It's not the good idea, man. It's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. You always say that because Netflix could have. Netflix had an opportunity to win it, but Netflix decided to, back or decided to drop off the batting war, and then now I'm paying my win, which is kind of insane. It's just so disappointing. It's just so disappointing to me because why would Warner Bros. Discovery would agree with Paramount? Why would Warner Bros. Discovery would agree with Paramount? They literally agree with fucking Netflix at the time. Why the fuck, if the company wanted to be agree with Paramount? I mean, if I worked at Warner Bros. Discovery, I would have still take the deal with Netflix. I don't really care. I would still take the deal with Netflix, even though I can take back everything I just said about Netflix. Netflix is the company they stream they platform. Course, if Netflix would have buy like half of their company, maybe it'd be saved like. However, it would say like Warner Bros. It would have saved like the other fucking company. I mean, it would be made fucking sense. It would be fucking different. Or or Comcast should have bought it. Comcast should have bought it. Maybe like one about Discover. Maybe one about Discover would be better as Comcast should have bought that company. But Comcast decided to back off, which is kind of sad because they do have a better offer than Paramount. But it's like Comcast don't want to pay that much and Netflix don't want to pay that much, which is so disappointing. Both of the company decided to give it up, and now it seems like Paramount is buying the whole company, which is so insane, and everything be merged together. You know, if they merge together, just imagine they Nickelodeon show on Cartoon Network, Cartoon Network show on Nickelodeon. Oh my fucking god! Just imagine they merge together. Just oh my fucking god! This is horrendous. This is fucking horrendous. This is fucking unacceptable. Like, I just want to know what's gonna happen to fucking Cartoon Network or the Adult Swim. Don't know what the fuck gonna happen to Boomerang. I wonder what the fuck gonna happen to all they network if both of the company merge together. Like, that's my main concern about the network. See what the fuck is going on. Maybe Comcast should have bought it. Maybe Comcast should have bought it, or maybe like Netflix. Netflix. Like, I thought Netflix did win a battle royal. They did win the battle royal, and then Netflix lose. Then no, at first Netflix win the battle royal. Now just Netflix just fucking losing shit. Like, what the fuck? And then everybody saying that RIP for One About Discovery, RIP for Hollywood. Everybody disappointed with this, man. It is some people disappointed with it. I was disappointed. Everybody disappointed because it would have made sense if One About Discovery should like agree with Netflix. Maybe Netflix would have bought half of the company. I'll be totally agree. Like, I would be watch like One About the show on Netflix app. Like it'd be like some cartel show on Netflix app. It could be the old and new show on cartoon on Netflix. It would be by like HBO or fucking you know Warner Brother Studio. Even though DC Studio, yep, DC Studio too. Even though that Netflix would have bought it, they could have, like, they did have it to, like, Netflix did have it to like win the batting, but they decided to not to, you know, bet up they decided not to fucking bet they decided not to bet they fucking batting, they decided not to fucking do it. So therefore decided to give the fuck up because Paramount bet up with 31%, which is so kind of fucked up. They did bet up to 110 billion dollars from, no, it's 110.9 billion dollars by Paramount. Then now both of the companies gonna merge, which is understandable. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. First they did merge with Discovery. About 2 or 3 years later, now they merged with Paramount. Well, they did merge with Paramount Skydance. But it's terrible. It's a terrible idea because it's bad. It's not it's unacceptable. It's horrible. And many fan, I totally agree with everybody saying on YouTube. They is like, you know, I totally agree with they saying on YouTube. They is like fucking. What I'm trying to fucking say about this shit. They is like, go for Netflix. Maybe Netflix would be better. Maybe like Netflix would be better, or fucking Comcast. Maybe fucking Comcast would be fucking better. But no, because at first I thought Netflix gonna fucking win the battle. Well, they did win the fucking battle, but after that shit, Paramount is doubled up they fucking. They just saw the double up they fucking batting and shit. Like, god damn. So now they wanna buy the whole fucking company, but they actually wanna buy half of the company. But fucking Paramount want to buy the whole fucking company, with they want to buy the whole company, which is on set, it's kind of like, it's kind of crazy how like fucking Paramount want to buy the whole company and doubled up they batting, trying to win the whole company, but they been rejected like 2 times, but Warner Bros. Discovery, and Warner Bros. Discovery don't want your bullshit. And then about after that, so after that, about when it hits like February, like about 4 or 5 days ago, or 20 days ago, you might say. 20 days later, they decided to well, we ought to take the deal from Paramount. Now Paramount, doubled up at least like 100.9 billion and shit. I think Netflix could do it, but Netflix decided to not to do it. I understand it's too much fucking money, which is understandable for Netflix. But now Paramount decided to bet up, or spend all the money on this fucking company. Now the company, now they're gonna merge with, now they're gonna control this company. Now they're gonna merge together. Which is a kind of dang shame. It's just like horrible. It's just so terrible when you think about it, because I just want to take everything said about Netflix. I know I told it wrong about it, but I think it's a good. I think it's a good thing. It's a good idea for Netflix. Well, it will be safe Hollywood, but I just want to take everything what I just said about Netflix. I would have told you more about Netflix, but Netflix might do better with Warner Brothers, studio, like Warner Brothers studio, like DC studio. It is probably HBO Max and HBO company. I mean, they all would be on Netflix right now. It would be on Netflix right now, but maybe Paramount, would be, because this seems like the company is still fighting over Warner Bros. Discovery. This company don't give up at all. Like this company ever give up at all. They really want to buy that whole company, which is so shame. It's a shame that company haven't give up yet. They have not give up yet. It's a shame. Now they decide to agree with Paramount. At first, they wasn't agree with Paramount. Now they agree with Paramount. We're like, what the fuck, Warner Bros. Discovery? They could have taken agree with fucking Netflix. What the fuck, Warner Bros. Discovery? Why the fuck you agree with this company? What the fuck, man? You could like, if our company, I say fuck, man, fuck Paramount, man. I would have take fucking I would have take fucking I would have take fucking Netflix there. I don't give a fuck. I would have take like 83 billion dollars. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I really don't care if they take the deal from Netflix. But Paramount is just a so terrible idea. It's just so idea. This is idea so horrible. It's a bad idea to me. Because it's just gonna be so horrible that I gotta say it's not gonna be looking good on the network. So it's not gonna be looking good for Country Network on the network. That I gotta say. So guys, I gotta fucking say about Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery merge. I don't know how I feel about it. I have bad feel about it. It's not gonna be looking good. It's not good at all. It's just a bad idea. Like I say, it's just horrible idea. Because the reason why I say it's a horrible idea, because it's not gonna be. It don't like feel right when they showing like Nickelodeon showing on Cartoon Network and showing Cartoon Network showing Nickelodeon. It don't like feel right. It's kind of like nasty. It's just like. It's like mixed. It feel like you want to throw up. Just imagine that. It's like mixed, throw up. It's kind of like they mess it up or something. That was kind of feel like when you was thinking about it. Like when you was thinking about it, it's just like, yeah, this is a bad idea. This it's not a good idea. This is a bad idea. What One about Discovery decided to take a greed, change their mind for some odd reason, which is so crazy. So, guy got to fucking say about this shit, man. That's to be in the video right here. I got to fucking say about this guy. And I figure out how you feel about it. Me, I'm kind of pissed right now. I got to piss. I was very disappointed for Netflix giving up. So disappointed. I was pissed. Netflix better, though. I'm not gonna lie. Netflix better. 100% Netflix is better. 100%. I hate to say that, but they could have still take deal with Netflix. I don't really care. Netflix would be the better offer for Warner Bros. Discovery. Maybe it would be fucking better. I don't fucking know. So guys, I gotta say about the shit, man. That forgot how you feel about it. If you pissed like I am, that fine guy. If you're not pissed like I am, that fine guy. When you respect my opinion, respect your opinion, guys, I gotta fucking say it about how I feel about how do I feel about Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery merge? How do I feel about that? And how do I feel about it? And figure out how you feel about it. And figure out how you feel about it. And I will make more video pretty soon. So, guy, stay for watching, guy, and take a guy and bye, guy, bye, peace. I think Netflix could have win it. Netflix could have win it, but decided to give it up, which is so disappointing. So thanks for watching. Everybody got peace.